Once your two directory downloads are complete, you can minimize your FTP program and open up the two folders on your desktop. The old folder is going to become your backup. You will make no changes whatsoever to this folder. So what we're going to do is copy those two folders that you downloaded into the new directory. All changes that you make are going to be done from the new directory. So we're going to go ahead and close this. It's easiest to actually make your changes to the simple chart first and then have the interactive and do a side-by-side to keep yourself in check. Document that we need to edit in the simple OC is menu.xml. I use a program called Notepad++ to make these changes. I don't recommend that you make them in WordPad or regular Notepad or even Microsoft Word because they're not very code aware. And it'll actually cause more issues for you to do your editing. So we'll bring this up in Notepad, and the changes that we're going to make first are going to be to the 10th CEC. So we'll scroll down to that section, and we're going to change it. Max is now in charge of the 10th Phoenix. And we also have a new recruit in Thorgren Davish. And Narkatau in Inferno has been promoted to the rank of specialist. Now, this is what you see is what you get. So the order that you see here is the order it displays, because Narkatau is now a higher rank than the others. We're going to move him up in the tree, and what we'll do here is insert below the XO and paste it in, and then we will go back, delete this line to clear it up. One of the other things that I find is it's very helpful to mark the lines that you've made changes to, just to make it easier to go back and make those changes in the interactive chart. Now, because Max got promoted from one unit to the other, we need to go to his old unit, which was Marauder, and remove him from there and make the XO position vacant once more. Once that change has been made, we can save the file, and we're going to minimize and now go back to our new directory, go up a level, and we're going to go into the org charts. This is the interactive menu structure. Each division and unit is broken down to its own document. Even though it says it'll display as an HTML document, that's not how we're going to edit it. So again, you're going to use your text editor. Like I said, with mine, I prefer Notepad++, and we're going to edit the 10th. So I now have two documents you can see on the tabs here. What I'm going to do is I'm going to right-click this tab and say Move to Other View. So now I have a side-by-side comparison of what I need to do here. So I'm going to go to the same areas in the other chart and scroll down until I find my corresponding entries. So right now I'm editing the Inferno section. I'm sorry, I'm editing the Phoenix section, and from this point I prefer to use just a simple cut and paste. So I will copy and paste these changes in, and Thorgren Dravish, paste that in as well. My last change will be to Narkatau. Again, we're going to promote him to specialist, and same thing that we did previously. We will insert this line above the last trooper, or the first trooper, I'm sorry. And we'll clean this up. And then the final change that we need to make is, again, back up in Marauder, and it will be actually in a different folder, so we can save the 10th, and we'll close the 10th and come back to our menu, and we will open the 5th now. You can actually edit them both at the same time with all of these different tabs open. So we'll scroll down to Max's old entry, and we'll just copy this from elsewhere in the file and paste it in and save those changes. So now we can close our text editor completely, and we've now made all of our file changes into the new. So bringing our FTP program back up, I'm going to change my working directory to new because I was on old before, and I'm just going to simply upload my changes. You can upload the whole directory. You have to just be a little bit careful about it. Yes, I'm going to overwrite those changes, and then we'll go back up and drill into the interactive menu, and the two changes that I made were to the 10th and the 5th. So we'll copy those changes over as well. Now once those are complete, you're going to want to go out and make certain that your changes are correct. So visiting the simple chart, we're going to drill down, and please be aware that you may have some caching issues that you may have to clear out. So if they don't show up immediately and correctly, you're going to want to change your cache. So now that you can see the XO position on Marauder is empty, and going to the 10th and looking at Phoenix, Max is now the commanding officer. Our new person has been added. And in Inferno, Narcotau is now above Trooper, but still below the XO. Now looking at the interactive chart, once we bring those up, we'll review those changes as well. We'll pull up the 5th here, and 5th Marauder, we see that Max is again empty here, and we will go to the 10th and review those changes there. So in Phoenix, he is now listed as the CO, Thorgren is added, and in Inferno, we have Narcotau as a specialist. So once those changes are done, basically you're live on the program. If for any reason none of those changes appear, or the menu structure appears broken, what you'll need to do is go back into your FTP program and upload the old files, which were your backups before you tried to make any changes. Put those back up to the site until you can figure out what's wrong with your other issues. Thanks.